We are live. Hello, 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 everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this live from. It's actually December 13, 2024, and 11 p.m. here in Windsor. So, again, if this is the first time that you're seeing me, I'm Aryan here. I am coming to you live from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. I've been here in Canada since 2022, started here as a student, and I used to be an SAP programmer back in the Philippines. Moved here together with my husband and two young kids, and I've juggled while studying. I've juggled three part-time jobs. I've been a cleaner, a concierge, and move-in coordinator. And now I work as an IT analyst in the food distribution industry. Alongside with it, I'm doing this digital business. So I'm a proud digital business owner, and I help corporate parents and working individuals create an online income stream to have more precious time with family and kids. Yes, that's me. So I'm just quickly hopping on here. I know it's late, kind of late here, almost midnight, but this one's a quick one. So, our topic for tonight is I'm giving you top 5 reasons why digital marketing is the future. We've always been talking about this. I'm very open to saying this because I always, because as an IT professional, I know even if I don't know the details, I mean, like all of the details about digital marketing or automation, I don't know everything about it, but all I can say is it's really the future. So I'm going to give you these top 5 reasons on why I say that it's the future. And just a quick background. So, if you haven't watched some of my lives, if you haven't heard about my story, um, again, I've been a programmer for 12 years in the Philippines. And that was my only job. I haven't had any pauses. Even when I transferred from one company to another, the longest pause or the longest rest, I guess, rest that I had was 3 weeks. So, tuloy-tuloy. I worked for 12 years before I moved here in Canada. And during those 12 years, more than half of it, I commute because I live in the south of Metro Manila. I lived in Las Piñas City, and eventually I lived in Muntinlupa City. But most for the most part, I commuted. Um, I I've been assigned into these different IT hubs in the Philippines. So my first job was in McKinley Hill, and then we got transferred to Eastwood City. And then when I transferred the company, I moved to Ortigas. And then the last one before I moved again, or before I got hired again in Accenture, was in Makati. But when I got hired back by Accenture, it was just a remote work back then because it was still the pandemic. So imagine commuting from the south, going to those IT hubs. It always takes me about 4 to 5 hours back and forth each day. And of course, apart from the commuting, I work for um, 10 to sometimes up to 15 hours in a day. So that was my situation back then. And then sometimes it's so traffic because I take a bus and traverses EDSA, right? For my friends, families who are in the Philippines, they know that it's the busiest road, the busiest the busiest highway in Manila is EDSA. And so sometimes if I get into traffic and it's very, very late, I would sometimes just take off the bus from the bus and just not take the shift, just go home because just the commuting takes up a lot of time and energy, right? So that was my situation back then. And I've always been looking for something that I can do online because I knew that that there's money in the online space. And we all know that already, especially now that there are a lot of influencers, there are a lot of content creators, a lot of YouTubers, right, who are earning or monetizing their profiles, their accounts, right, in different platforms. So, so that's why I want to discuss the reasons why digital marketing is the future. Okay, not just the digital business, but digital marketing per se. So the first reason is that it has a massive online audience. So we all know this. Like according to statistics, there's already over 5 billion internet users worldwide. 5 billion. Imagine how many people would that be, right? So we're pretty sure that whether you have a niche or no, not, you know, whether you have a target audience or not, your ideal customers will be online, will already be online, whether it's in social media, in Google, via email. There are also a lot of communication channels available that you can use to communicate with your ideal customers. And the reach is massive. So there's a huge audience online, right? So that's number one. Number two, cost effective and high ROI. ROI means return on investment. So um, investing in digital business or a digital marketing business is cost effective and high ROI. So businesses actually save up to 60% in advertising costs compared to traditional methods in the online space, in the online world, because you only have to do or create like advertising materials that are virtual, right? You don't need to have print ads like in the traditional method, right? And having those print ads, it can be costly. You can see a lot of huge billboards, right, on the road while you're commuting or while you're driving, and that costs a lot. So in the online space, you can save up a lot because the advertising costs compared to traditional methods are cheaper, right? Than having those print ads or doing the traditional method. And remember, I've said cost effective. It's because cost effective is because you don't actually need to do paid ads in order to target your audience. In the online space, there are actually a lot of ways on how you can market your products or services or your business without paying for an ad. That's still possible. So you can reach out through your warm audience or cold audience, or you can do organic reach if you can. Like you have a lot of creative options in the online space. And it's also said here that it has a high ROI primarily because of the massive online audience, which is number one, the one that we mentioned earlier, right? Because the reach is massive, there's a lot of potential customers than just having a traditional business or traditional um, uh, yeah, traditional business or traditional marketing. So the third one is mobile first generation. So based on reports, actually there's 92.1 of internet users that can access the web through mobile devices. And like years ago, we were so into desktops and laptops and these huge machines, but now more people are gearing towards mobile devices because they're portable, right? We can bring them anywhere. So, so the generation right now, and a lot of the population right now, we we actually wanted to buy like the latest mobile phones, right? So it's also easier to market through mobile devices like the vertical creatives, short form videos, right? Because a lot of people are in mobile phones. I can't think of anybody who doesn't have a phone nowadays. It's like it's a necessity, right? So also, digital marketing tools like mobile ads and apps fit, ensure that your business fits seamlessly into daily lives because mobile devices are accessible, and of course there are like a lot of companies are also gearing into creating their own applications or apps just so it's easier to access. It's easier for your customers to access your business or your tools, right? So also even in our social media platforms like Meta or YouTube, they already have their built-in analytics or insights. So it's easier now to navigate and monitor how you can monetize your your social media pages or your accounts, right? So than being in a laptop or in a desktop. And then number four, 24/7 business growth. So definitely, because the traditional marketing or traditional businesses are only seen via like local ads, right? Or physical ads. And the people that are going to see your ad or your marketing will only be the people who will pass by that advertising or that campaign, right? So in the online space or in the online world, we always say that our business is open 24/7. If you can see that as well from my business page, I put it in my cover page, my cover photo, because that's true. Because my digital business is open 24/7, and that is how it's done in the online space. Because your ads, your campaigns, your business page, your profile, even it works round the clock. And we have again these automated systems in place. We have this digital business system package that's generating leads and sales even while we're sleeping. And that's also one of the advantages of having a digital business, and joining the digital marketing bandwagon, right? So also, as said, there are automation tools, and those automation tools lets us scale without adding to our workload. Like we don't even have to be sitting 24/7 in front of the computer. We don't even have to be here like all the time in front of our laptops or in front, or we don't have to be holding our mobile phones 24/7 just for us to do our campaigns or do our ads or market our business, so even while we're sleeping, even when we're busy with our life, even when we are having a great time with our family, relatives, friends, our business is still running in the online space 24/7. So that's one of the advantages. So it's growing. It has 24/7 business growth as well, because it's just there, right? And many people are seeing it because of the massive reach. And the last one will be data powered precision. So as I mentioned earlier, our social media platforms like Meta, YouTube, even TikTok, and Instagram, and even LinkedIn as well. They all already have built-in insights, dashboards, the graphs that you can see. Um, what else? Built-in tools for you to use or utilize, so that you can refine your strategy, and it provides you real-time data-driven insights. They can provide you with information about customer behavior, how your campaign or your ads behaved, or how you can really optimize and maximize your budget, your tools, and it's all built in those platforms. They are free to use, so it allows you to actually refine your strategies, re-strategize, and it's easier now, because before we don't have that. Like, it's kind of a guessing game when it comes to data analytics. But now, a lot, or actually all of the platforms already have that by default. And businesses that use data driven strategies are actually 23 times more likely to acquire customers, right? Because we know, based on those data, based on those insights, we already know who to target. Or if we know exactly what our target market is, or what our target audience, who our target audience is, then we can refine, we can narrow down the targeting techniques or strategies in order to acquire our ideal customers. So that's data powered precision. And again, because of the automation, because of the AI, because of the technologies that they're developing and improving, for sure, these tools, these platforms, these whatever, these AI tools, these digital platforms, they are going to be huge, much better, much more detailed in the future. And I can bet on that. So if you are actually ready to future proof your income, I invite you to join our live free info session every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Toronto time. But if you can't attend the live one, we will always send you a link to the replay of the webinar or the info session that you missed. So there's not going to be any problem with that. And what it gives you is just for you to discover how this proven digital business system has worked wonders for a lot of people around the world. A lot of people have achieved financial freedom, time freedom. They were able to retire without thinking about their finances, without having financial problems. A lot of them have already paid mortgages, were able to send their kids to private schools, were able to travel and enjoy, um, you know, explored the world. They were able to buy the cars that they want, RVs even, and a lot more. And you will see these proof. You will see these people, and you can see proof from our digital business community. And there are also free resources there that you can access so that you can do your due diligence. If you still want to research about our digital business, you of course you can. If you have questions, please do not hesitate to contact me or message me, or just comment down below if you are interested to be in the community, and I can add you there. So that's it for me. And just a quick summary. So, the top 5 reasons why digital marketing is the future. We have a massive online audience. So, 5 billion, imagine 5 billion internet users worldwide, possible or potential customers who can see your digital business. How cool is that? Second is cost effective and high ROI. This, in particular, with our business, with a high ROI, we have a very, very unique business model. So, if you want to learn how we really earn in this digital business, the compensation structure, and how huge the potential income can be, I invite you to watch the webinar and pay the 149 refundable fee. And the third one is mobile first generation. So most of the people, 90+%, are accessing the web through mobile devices, right? It's more mobile now because it's portable rather than using a desktop or a laptop. So it's easier to access, and it's more convenient and portable. And we have here 24/7 business growth again, because the online world works around the clock, and there's automation tools in place. And the fifth one is data powered precision, which we have insights, data driven, real time, right? Data driven real time insights that can help you to narrow down or target your ideal audience when you're doing digital marketing. And I'm pretty sure that all of these will be refined, will be more detailed, will be better in the future, because the development in the technology industry, in the online space, is still ongoing, right? So it's inevitable. So there you have it. So we know that the world is shifting online faster than ever before, right? We have shopping, learning, and even earning. And a lot of people have monetized their own profiles and business pages, and it's just in our fingertips, right? So digital marketing drives this change, making it the cornerstone of modern businesses. So if you want to stay ahead, I strongly believe that investing in the digital business isn't just smart, it's now essential as well. Just like, pretty much like when phones weren't really a necessity before, but now every person has it, right? Because here in the online space, in digital marketing or in digital business, a digital a digital one allows you to reach global audience. You can work from anywhere. You can leverage automation, your social media pages, to generate an income 24/7. It's flexible, it's scalable, and it's built for the future. And it's perfect for anyone looking to create an extra income stream or replace a 9 to 5 altogether. So, if you're also one of those who are already burnt out, who already wants to let go of their 9 to 5 grind, who wants more time with their family, with their kids, who wants to explore the world and travel, right? Just register in my website down below, ariangale.com. Enter your full name and email address, and I will send you more information. You can also message me or chat or comment down below if you want me to reach out to you, and we can talk about how this digital business can help you achieve your goals this 2025. So let's make this next year, 2025, our best year yet. So there you have it. And good night, everybody. I'll see you again in my next live tomorrow. Bye for now.